Have you ever wondered what happens when snow and super strong winds team up? We're going on a mission today to crack the code of winter's most powerful storm. Stick around because at the end, I'm going to share a mind-blowing fact about blizzards that even some adults don't know.
Welcome to Goalie's Pip Academy.
So, what actually is a blizzard? A blizzard is a super intense snowstorm that brings heavy snow, winds faster than 35 miles per hour, and conditions so wild you can barely see in front of your face. Think of it like getting ready for a video game boss battle. You wouldn't just run in without the right gear, right? What makes a blizzard different from a regular snowstorm? A blizzard brings snow and wind working together like a tag team. That wind picks up the snow and whips it around so thick that you can't see more than a few feet ahead. We call this a whiteout. It's like someone put a giant white curtain all around you. You could be standing right next to your own house and not even see it. The wind howls, sometimes sounding like a freight train, and the temperature drops super low, and that wind makes it feel even colder on your skin. Scientists call that the wind chill, and it can be dangerous if you're outside too long. In a blizzard, snowflakes become like tiny frozen missiles zooming through the air. The wind can blow at 35, 40, even 50 miles per hour or more. That's faster than cars drive in your neighborhood. It's like trying to see through a snow globe that someone's shaking really, really hard. Time for our first quiz. Multiple choice question. What two things team up together to make a blizzard? A. Rain and thunder. B. Snow and strong winds. C. Clouds and sunshine. D. Ice and rainbows. If you said B, snow and strong winds, that's right. Blizzards happen when heavy snow and powerful winds combine to create those crazy whiteout conditions. Well done, that's correct.
Hey, you're watching Goalie's Pip Academy, where we teach about science, geography, history, everything about the whole world. If you want to watch these classes with no ads, no distractions, go to getgoalie.com.
Now let's talk about the Blizzard Safety Squad. That's your family's preparation team. Blizzards can knock out electricity, make roads impossible to drive on, and cause temperatures to drop dangerously low. So being ready is super important. First up, the emergency kit. Think of this as your blizzard survival backpack. What goes in it? Flashlights with extra batteries because the power might go out. Bottled water and non-perishable food. That means stuff that doesn't need to be refrigerated, like granola bars, canned soup, crackers, and peanut butter. A first aid kit is essential too. Don't forget blankets, warm clothes, and some entertainment like board games or books, because you might be stuck inside for a whole day or even longer. Next, staying indoors is rule number 1 during a blizzard. The wind and cold can be so extreme that you could get frostbite. That's when your skin freezes in just minutes. Plus, remember that whiteout? You could get lost just a few feet from your door. The safest place is inside your warm home. What about a family communication plan? This means everyone in your family knows what to do and where to meet if something goes wrong. Talking about this stuff before a storm hits means no one panics when it actually happens. Time for our second quiz. True or false? During a blizzard, you should stay inside your home where it's safe and warm. If you said it's true, staying inside keeps you safe from dangerous winds, freezing temperatures, and those whiteout conditions. Well done, it's correct. So you've got your emergency kit ready, and you're safe inside. Now what? Think of it as a surprise indoor adventure day. You can build blanket forts, have a family movie marathon, bake cookies if the power's still on, or play board games. But you also need to be smart. If the power goes out, don't open the refrigerator too much, because you want to keep the cold air trapped inside so your food doesn't spoil. Dress in layers to stay warm, and never use grills or camp stoves inside. They can create dangerous fumes. How do you know when it's safe to go outside again? Wait until the weather report says the blizzard warning is over. Are the winds calm? Can you actually see your yard and the street? Is it still snowing heavily? If the answers are no, no, and no, check with your parents, and it's probably safe to peek outside. Time for our last quiz, multiple choice question. How do you know when it's safe to go outside after a blizzard? A. When it starts snowing again. B. When the blizzard warning is over. C. When the power goes out. D. When you hear thunder. If you said B, when the blizzard warning is over, all clear on the weather report, confirm the winds are calm and snow has stopped. And check with your parents first. Then well done, that's correct. A blizzard is heavy snow plus super strong winds, creating dangerous whiteout conditions. Prepare with an emergency kit, stay indoors, and have a family communication plan. And here's that mind-blowing fact. Snowdrifts during a blizzard can pile up so high and so hard, they become almost like snow cement. People have walked on top of them and looked down at their own roofs. Wild, right? Stay safe, stay curious, and keep exploring. See you in the next adventure.
My mind is blown! Where can I learn more about these videos? Oh yeah, getgoalie.com. There's no ads, there's no junk, just cool stuff for kids and a dedicated tablet. Check it out, getgoalie.com.